So, for context, this is in response to my last video that I made on Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, and there were a few people in my comments that misunderstand a couple things. One, how to properly tell a story. Two, how to adapt a already existing story and build upon that story and its framework, and many other things along those lines that we were going to get over in this video. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, hopefully less people can cry when I do this, because a lot of people are very slow. Okay, so how do I begin this? Let's start off with the character development of Ramona. Now, to be blunt with you, her character development is as surface level as, I don't know, children's animation, which is hilarious because this is an adult animation. And I've seen literal TV shows made for children that have a better grasp on how to tell a story than this one does. I'm not kidding. This is the most bare bones cookie cutter character development for a character that I've ever seen. The story of Ramona basically is summed up in this simple scene. Literally, it goes as follows. Run. Run from the thing you love. So what I'm saying is that Ramona Flowers' character arc is literally don't run away from what you love. That's literally it. That's the whole life lesson. It's simple as I don't know what. Literally. I've never seen people eat up and completely glaze a scene or even glaze this entire show for that being said. Like, they shove it in our face with the character of Roxy Richter, or whatever her name is, the super progressive love interest in this story. Like, that's her whole deal. Her whole deal is like, oh, you just ran away without saying anything. I just wanted you to see me, yada, yada, yada. Like, that's literally the freaking common theme with her entire character. Her whole thing, the whole reason the exes even exist is because Ramona lacks commitment. She has commitment issues. She doesn't know how to love anyone long term. I shit you not. I kid you not. That's her whole character. Like, I don't understand why this needed a Ramona focus when that's literally her arc. Like, it's simple as all hell. It's not even well thought out. Now then, let's move on to the other critiques. Let's see. In fact, let me just give you the plot of the show again. Let's forget all of that. Let me just give you the plot. So again, as I said, her plot, again, evil exes, fight evil exes, or at least Scott fight evil exes. She wins. Cut.
A few minutes later.
Again, the plot is evil exes challenge Scott Pilgrim to a battle. He challenges and beats every single evil ex in whatever gruesome faction that you are able to muster in your head, because none of that happens. Instead, Scott gets unceremoniously deleted from the plot, literally, for most of the entire series, and we focus on Ramona, the love interest. Okay, sure, let's do it. Why not? You know, my problem with a lot of adult animation nowadays, it's like they have to be very much dicks. Like, every character in most adult animations are just dicks. You know, there's little to no redeeming qualities of any of these characters. They're never just okay people to be around. They're always just dicks. They all have the same personality quirk. They all have the same blasé, I don't care about life mentality. And it's annoying. Like, and it's so crazy that this is what people think of early 20-somethings nowadays. Like, there's no hope in our eyes anymore, and that we're all just don't give a shit about anything in life. It's so ridiculous, and it's so removed from actual people who are this age. It's just hilarious to me personally. The band that Scott has been a part of for who knows how many years literally could give less of a shit that he's gone, besides the literal underage teenager that he was dating, which is freaking hilarious to me. It's hilarious. Literally. She's been the only person that's having the most realistic reaction to this whole thing. Because in their eyes, and for most other people who were there to witness it, this dude just got deleted. Quite literally, dude got offed in broad daylight. Well, not daylight, but you know what I mean. In synthetic lighting. You know what I mean? I do want to apologize for earlier in this video where I said that Ramona has to fight the evil exes. That's false. The truth is, Ramona fights one evil ex, and the rest of them, she just has a very polite conversation with them. Because I'm assuming violence isn't the woman way. I don't know. So like, I don't freaking know why they do this. Like literally, she spends the entire time interrogating people, interrogating the evil exes as well, instead of, actually fighting the evil exes, which would have been at least more interesting to see on screen. Like, don't get me wrong, there are fight scenes in this property, of course, but it's not about what you would expect and what even Scott Pilgrim fans would expect the fight scenes to be about. Like, you have the evil exes fighting themselves, then they're fighting randos in ninja outfits, then they're fighting randos for the sake of rando's sake, and on top of that, then Ramona's fighting randos for rando's sake. It is just, it is so pointless. It's so, why? I just don't understand it. Like, they spend so much time poking fun at the Scott Pilgrim movie than actually changing anything, or interesting anyway, about Scott Pilgrim versus the world. Like, I shit you not, they're just poking fun at it for the majority of the show. Literally, that's it. And that's not to say that these characters aren't interesting aside from Ramona. Like, don't get me wrong, most of the evil exes are literally interesting. I would say even, hell, screw it, 90% of the evil exes are more interesting than Ramona. I kid you not. Like, literally, the villains are more intriguing than the main character, who is supposed to be the hero of the story. Literally. It's ridiculous, man. Like, I don't know why. What is even the point? I think one of my comments was literally, oh, she earned her character development. And I'm like, at the end of the day, just because character development is there, it doesn't mean it's good all the time. Okay, her character developed. She went from commitment issues to committing to someone. Okay? And the crazy part is, right, the themes and a lot of the things towards the end of the show, as far as like Scott and Ramona, that's the part that's unearned. The relationship itself is unearned. Like the emotions we're supposed to be feeling with Ramona is unearned because it isn't developed in the entire series. The entire point of the series existing, Scott and Ramona being together, developing a relationship, it doesn't even exist. That is the entire point that I'm making. That is the entire point on why I don't think this show is all that good. Even when I just put aside my grievances in the first part of my review, i.e. the first video I made on this freaking topic. It just makes no freaking sense. Like, honestly, like the people who was coping in the comments, honestly, eat a frank. I don't care. Like, what I'm saying is true. You can hate me if you want to. I don't care. I just don't. Like, we get all these buildups to the evil exes just so they can barely have any real scenes or relevance to the plot. The evil exes are very integral to the plot of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. They barely are even there. And they don't even do what they're supposed to be doing in the plot. Instead, we just get kooky, wacky, slice of life, edgelord humor for the entirety of the show. Like, and that's apparently what I'm supposed to enjoy. You see what I mean why I don't like this? It's corny, it's goofy, and it's not even enjoyable. But anyway, do what you want with that information. If you like this garbage, man, go crazy. I'm just gonna be blunt with you. This shit is trash. Like, I was being really, really nice in my review. But hey, people in the comments made this video happen because y'all was crying. So honestly, have a good day, and may God have mercy on your souls. Peace.